Hey, I'm Johnny Warner, Senior Instructor at Thunderbird Outdoor Adventures, and I am bringing you a product review today. We are going to go ahead and start reviewing products specific to your outdoor needs and try to bring you the quality, the pros, the cons, whatever you might need. If you guys got specific needs, let me know. Otherwise, we'll run through stuff that we have on hand and give you a good review of what we like and don't like about what we're using. So, I gotta first apologize for the angle because today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a large backpack made by Kelty called the Redcloud. It's a 110 liter backpack, internal frame, rigid back. Has a lot of options. We're going to discuss the build out, capacity, how it's set up, and some of the uses that it could be done. I have to have this high angle here so that I'd be able to move back a little bit and get everything into the picture. So again, if you'll just hang with me on this one, I appreciate it. The Kelty Redcloud, Kelty's been around for years. It's known for anywhere from a mid to high end rock backpacks. That I would say they're more in the trekking and hiking rather than the mountaineering. A lot of what they do is let's define trekking a little bit. That would be like a long-term Appalachian Trail or whatever. Hiking, it's the 3-day, 2-night thing. Now, they started breaking into some of the larger stuff to compete on the high-end Ospreys. And one of them is they decided for the high-capacity part of the industry, and they brought in the Redcloud. This sucker is a behemoth. And this is the Kelty Redcloud. All right? Now, it is a internal frame ruck that has a rigid hardback. See, right? The airflow, though, the way the back end is, it's got good cushion on the back. That cushion is probably close to about an inch, right? And it maintains, I got some mileage on this one, and I get good airflow with this channeling system, so I'm not sweating like a pig. Now, I use this sucker here when I'm trekking here in the Philippines, and it's done me pretty good. It's got a chest harness off the straps. The straps are variable. A lot of options to get it to the size and fit correctly. It's adjustable off on the back. Suspension. That's really just to keep the pack to you. It's not carrying any load. And, the cummerbund itself is really good. It's thick, comfortable, distributes weight well, has a great cinching system. You just literally hike it up and you can cinch it down. And it's got a couple cool deep access pockets where I can keep like a GPS, your cell phone, whatever you may need, and there's one on each side. Now, compartment-wise, it has the 2 dump pockets on the side, which are now becoming really popular on a lot of these rucks. It's made out of a material that's very breathable. You get your water bottle in there and it's all wet. It dries up quick, but it's pretty good. It's got a lot of capacity in it. There's 2 side pockets, deep side pockets for it holds 32 ounce canisters, really good, right? One on each side. And then it's got the cinch straps on the side for control points. So you can do tie downs off on the side, right? See that? Or if you're not going to use full capacity, you can compress the ruck itself and keep it streamlined. You have your admin pouch in the front, and that's really what it's good for. I keep journal, my maps, etc., whatever I need in here. And up on the front right here is for like a pair of shoes, or you know, if I got wet shoes or a pair of muddy shoes, it goes here rather than inside my ruck, and I love that. You know, that's something that's pretty common with military ruck designs nowadays. It's kind of nice to see a commercial backpack be able to have the same. It's got this elastic material on the bottom, so it kind of spreads out, it breathes easy, and it helps keep things get some dry pretty quick. There's 2 handle cinches. Also, you can throw some carabiners and stuff like that on there, but it's good to pick the ruck up. It's divisible. It is it's got a shelf on the internal side that divides it, so you can use the bottom part for a sleep system, and the top part, it has top entry, right? Well, it also has front entry with 2 zippers that allow you to have access to the upper frame compartment easily, like so. See? So you have 2 access points. There is a pocket along the rigid line with hangers that allow you to hang a water suspension system or a water bladder in here. Keep it in here, and you can hang it easily in here. Off the point right here. See? Pretty cool. I like it. You can also take out the hardboard if you want. Make it not so rigid. You know, break it down to clean it a little bit better. You know, it's all right. In the makeup and design, the top lid is pretty cool. Concept's good. You can put all your primary, use it as a day patrol pack. It's got a single strap in it that you can pull out, right? See that strap right there? You can pull that strap out, connect it here, and use it as a day sling, carrying, you know, what goods that you need immediately. Now, as you can see, right, that's my complaint. It's the material. But I don't think that's solely in the Kelty. I think today in general, the way they're making backpacks and the materials that they're using, I mean, they get tore up pretty quick, you know. I wish you would design them with the same materials that a lot of military rucks were made, you know, that the thicker corda. But you know it is. You're gonna deal with what it is. This is an expensive ruck, you know, setting at about $199 to $230. You're paying a little bit of money for it. You expect a little bit of quality, and where it really confuses me is on the top lid. They use that cheaper, lighter material, but they use on the bottom part of the main body. They use a really good material on the pockets and the main body, except in the front. They go back to this cheaper material. So it's like they're taking panels of it and splitting it in key places in order to curb costs. When if they would just sit down and make the backpack with the proper material, you know, it'd be better. Another complaint is I kind of wish that they had the waterproof zippers. These are just, you know, they're quality zippers, but, you know, they don't have the waterproof seal on them to keep the rain dripping in. You have to use a rain fly on it. It does not come with the rain fly. You got to purchase that separate. And, you know, that's a little bit kind of irritating. Another con is on the, as you can see, right, the shoulder straps. They're just, I don't know, there's just not enough padding to them, and they compress. You know, I don't carry a lot of weight on my shoulder straps. It's not how they're designed to do. It's actually just meant to more or less keep the ruck, you know, up against your back rather than flipping down. The shoulder straps aren't really to carry the load. That's what the cummerbund's for, distributed across your hips. But you still want some comfort. I mean, the mesh is nice. It keeps it cool, gets some airflow in there. Helps once it gets doused in sweat, it helps dry it out. It's just, I'm not really overly impressed with the straps could be thicker and bigger. Overall, you know, I would give it a 3 out of 5. You know, I got it on sale, so it would be worth the money. It is worth the money. 110 liter backpack. There's not many of them out there on the market. And out of the ones that I've seen, this is definitely going to be one of the leaders in it. It's just, with Kelty, I kind of anticipated a better quality product. It does a job, but I'm already looking. You know, I've had it now for 6 months, and I'm already looking for a replacement. And I probably will go to an Osprey, something in the 60 to 85 liter range, and sacrifice the space for the quality. Or North Face. I may just save my money up and go to North Face, because that's another one that's got a high quality. Honestly, my preference is the Marine Corps ILBE system is the most ideal system out there. And if there was any way that I could find that system in a solid color, you know, overseas it's not good for security to have MARPAT or any kind of military pattern on there. It just kind of sticks you out a little bit. But I'm half tempted just to go to that full time rather than this. But if you are, I would say, if you are a medium distant trekker, right, looking for a high capacity rucksack in the 110 liter range, I will give it a 3 out of 5 simply because of its capacity. It is going to meet the requirements for that long-term trekking. Now, with 110 liters accessibility, you're going to overpack that bad boy quickly, and keep everything streamlined is kind of key and essential. So make sure that you know what you're getting into before you spend that kind of money. All right? So this is Johnny Warrior. Until next time, remember, get out there, enjoy the outdoors. I'll get another product review here soon. And subscribe, like, leave some comments. If you got some specific needs that you're looking for product reviews, let me know and I'll get to them as soon as I can. I'll go ahead and start doing some cutting tools and some other small scale reviews for you coming up here pretty quick. Talk to you guys later. Bye.